Are you sure it's Bill Lyon's walk?
I'm positive, but he calls himself Happy Jack Cole.
It's incredible. I can scarcely believe it.
You see for yourself, miss. Here's the theater.
It looks like Bill Lyon. I don't know what to think.
There's no definite proof that he's dead. They never did find any trace of his plane.
Yes, but here in Shanghai with a show under the name of Happy Jack Cole. It doesn't make sense. Wait here.
Charlie, wait a minute. How about after my first number, I pick a woman in the bar, I say to her, darling, I love you. You're the hope of my hope, the object of my dreams. I'd conquer worlds for you. I'd fight dragons.
Who asked you to fight dragons? I'm only asking you to sing.
Yeah, but it went over swell on the boat.
Yeah, they had the listener jump overboard. Here we got exits. What are you trying to do, empty my theater? All right, Joe, hit it. Yeah.
Oh, it's surefire, I tell you, Charlie.
Get out there and sing. And remember, when you get hit with a rotten egg in China, it's at least 2,000 years
Oh,
old.
but this is the best part of my act. It's surefire. The audience love it. They eat it up.
All right, all right. I'll get a pretty girl in the box for you.
Okay, thanks.
Do you want me to get one of the girls into the box?
No, do you think I'm crazy? How do you like that canary? I pick him off a boat where he's singing for beans, and the first performance, he tells me how to run my show. Man the guns and clear the decks and lock up all the weaker sex. The devil dogs are here again. Snobby suits and jaunty hats, they'll whip their weight in wildcats. The devil dogs are really men. When Uncle Sam gets in a jam, they call on the Marines. When there's a fight,
Where did that dog
to do
come
it
from?
right, they call on the Marines. Shoulder to shoulder over the sea or land, the leathernecks will have the situation well in hand. They'll come to your aid. Don't be afraid, just call on the Marines. They always call the old Marines to come and save the day. But when the battle's over, there's that urge that they obey. Beneath the stars above, they all go in for love. And when they feel romantic, each Marine campaigns this way. You're a treat for the eyes, a thrill for the lips, more trouble for the heart. I'm never certain of my fate. You keep my heart debating. Is she really the one for me? Am I the one that she loves? Gorgeous divine. As long as you're mine, my troubles all depart. But when we say goodnight, it's then my heart begins again with, is she really the one for me? Am I the one that she loves? I know your name is in 1,000 little red books. Love is just a game that keeps me guessing. I never know, dear, whether or not I'm in or out. So what have I got? A treat for the eyes, a thrill for the lips, but trouble for the heart. I wonder if there'll come a spring when my heart will be singing, yes, she's really the one for me, and I'm the one that she loves.
Darling, at last I found you. Ah, darling, I love you.
Bill.
You're the object of my dreams, the hope of my hopes, my inspiration.
Bill, you're making a fool of yourself.
You're my moonlight, my starlight, the light of my life.
Hey, buddy, your light just went out.
Well, boys, looks like the old uniform isn't what it used to be.
They're ready for action, ready by day or night. There's lots of action when those devil dogs begin to bite. Yes, they do their parts when trouble starts, just call
nice stooge you put up in the box. Well, she walked out on me.
You're lucky they didn't all walk out with her.
Yeah.
You still got an audience. Take that silvery tenor out for a bow. So I take a pretty girl in the box.
Oh, darling. I'm so glad to see you, to hear your voice again.
Well, gee, thanks. But, hey, do you know you almost grabbed my act?
To think that I found you after all these weeks.
Well, it is nice.
Aren't you glad to see me?
Oh, sure. But you know, this seems so much like a dream.
I feel almost as though I were dreaming, too.
I always did think that dreams were nicer than reality.
Hey, there's a show going on here. Go and make your change.
Okay, okay. I'll be seeing you.
But don't you realize that we've searched everywhere for you? We've given you up for lost.
Lost?
Father's been frantic, and the Navy's covered the entire Pacific looking for you.
Navy looking for me? What for?
Well, how can you ask such a question? Don't you realize how important it is? They've been accusing you of selling out.
Selling out? Well, I haven't yet.
Oh, then it isn't true. Oh, Bill, I'm so happy.
That makes both of us happy.
Tell me, what happened? How'd you get here?
Oh, just shield up. Charlie picked me up.
Oh, where?
On a boat between here and Manila.
Then you did crash.
Crash? Oh, yeah, head over heels.
Oh, why do you persist in joking about it?
Joking? Joking about what? Now, listen, I don't like to say this, but I think that one of us is crazy.
What, Bill?
Bill, I'm not Bill, whoever he is. I'm Happy Jack Cole.
Oh, you poor boy. You did get hurt, and that's why you can't remember. You must see Father.
Yeah, bring him around some afternoon.
No, you must come now. Please.
Say, Hap,
I'll go and tell Father and send the car back for you.
you can't leave between numbers. Don't you understand, lady? We're doing a show.
I'm Mary Gorham.
Oh, Miss Gorham. Oh, yes. Yes.
He must see Father at once. It's terribly important.
Well, I suppose I could let him go between the second and third act curtain, but see that you get back here by 10 o'clock sharp.
Oh, sure. I'll be back on time.
And please see that nothing happens to it.
Yes.
Mary? Are you sure you weren't mistaken?
But, Father, how could I be? I tell you, I saw him, talked with him. Anyway, he'll be here in a minute, and you can see for yourself.
Mary, it seems so incredible. Bill Lyons singing musical comedy here in Shanghai? For what reason?
Because the theater is the last place anyone would think of looking for him. And that proves that the Navy Department's suspicions are correct. He sold out to a foreign agent.
I don't believe it, Dad. I couldn't.
Well, I could. That plane meant control of the air. And any major power would give millions for its design. And that rattlebrain disappears in the middle of a trans-Pacific flight. He sold out. What other explanation could there be?
Oh, but, Father, he cracked up somewhere off Manila. It affected his mind. Half the time, he didn't seem to know me. I don't think he even knows who he is. His memory's gone.
Perhaps he's a victim of amnesia.
Well, there's a way of finding out.
I beg your pardon, sir. The Gypsy Trio is here.
Well, I can't be bothered now.
But you yourself arranged the audition, sir.
Go ahead and listen to him, T.G. After all, they have to make a living.
All right, send them in. Why did I ever get mixed up in this radio business anyway? And Morley,
Yes, sir?
when Mr. Lyons arrives, show him in here at once.
Mr. Lyon. Bill Lyon?
Yes.
Very good, sir.
Psychoanalysis. This may have it. Right ahead, boys.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Amnesia. Loss of memory. Ah, here it is. Requires patience, diplomacy, and understanding. The proper usage of words that suggest association. Memories. Aha! That may bring him out of it.
Well, sir, it's a pleasure to see you again. We've given you up for lost.
Well, I didn't know my arrival was that important.
Sir, you're being unduly modest. This is one of the greatest events in Mr. Gorham's life.
He hasn't even heard me sing yet, and he feels that way? say, it looks like I may do all right.
You're to go right in.
Am I late?
Well, the audition has started, but...
Well, I'll break in the middle of the chorus.
You know that my place is right beside you. I know I'll be more than satisfied to string along in April or December. In other words, remember, I'm with you right right or wrong, you'll find me right behind you, if only to remind you I'm with you right or wrong. Wrong or right, I'll be the one to run to when clouds let the sun through and things don't look so bright. You know that my place is right beside you. I know I'll be more than satisfied to string along in April or December. In other words, remember, I'm with you right or wrong.
That song was right down my alley, don't you think?
Well, I don't know what to think. Oh, you. Splendid. You have a golden voice.
Or maybe you'd rather hear something more peppy. A boy.
Oh, no, that was fine.
I think I'd better run along, T.G. Good night, Mary.
Good night.
Good night, young man. My name is Bennett. I hope to see you again sometime.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Morley. Good night, Bennett. You sit right down there, young man. I want to have a talk with you.
Thank you. It looks like the old boy kind of liked it, huh?
I'm sure he did. It was wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Cigar, my boy?
Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks.
Oh, do help yourself. Would you like a scotch and soda?
Well, no, thanks. I have another show to do.
Oh, one little drink won't hurt you.
Well, all right, thank you.
Oh, Morley,
Yes, sir.
bring a scotch and soda.
Yes, sir.
Poor Lyons. I'm afraid his mind has been affected.
Good heavens, sir. A lunatic in the household. Might I be required to use a bit of violence, sir?
Oh, no, Morley. Nothing like that. Diplomacy.
Diplomacy. By all means, sir. And a spot of scotch?
Right. Are you comfortable, Bill?
Oh, yes, very. But I'm not Bill.
Mm-hmm. Who's this?
Well, I'll be darned. This looks exactly like me.
It is you. Just before your flight across the Pacific.
My flight? Why, I've never been up in a plane in all my life.
Then you don't remember?
Well, how could I?
Well, that's the point. We want to help you to do it. Now, the easiest way to remember things is by the law of association.
Uh-huh.
For instance, if I were to say the word to you, farmer, what would you say?
Daughter.
Exactly. You see, it's sort of a little game.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gome. I'd like to play games with you, but I've got to be at the theater.
Yes, yes, my boy. Now, just compose yourself.
Thank you.
Now then, you got the idea? I say a word, and you answer the first thing that enters your mind. You ready?
Go.
Right.
Wrong.
Oh, no. I mean, well, you started before I began, if you know what I mean. Now then, take off.
Shoes. Oh, isn't that what you expected me to say?
Well, not exactly. Aeroplane.
Parachute.
See? He crashed, then he jumped in his chute. Bang. Brrrr.
Overdrawn.
And I did it just as it says in the book.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gorham, but I must be getting back to the theater at 10 o'clock.
Well, I give it up. This is a job for the Naval Intelligence Department.
What is
Don't be alarmed. We're your friends, really. Here, finish.
Hold it.
Oh, it's you.
Get away from that phone. Hello? Yes, Chief. Yes, we got him. Bringing him right over.
Bringing who? Over where?
You'll find that out when the Chief starts working on you.
Yeah, but I didn't stab that man.
I know you didn't. I
Well-
did.
Well, it's nothing to kid about.
I'm not kidding. Get going.
Hey, wait a minute. You're mistaking me for somebody else. Who do you think I am?
You're the little fellow who thought he could steal a plane.
Oh, so Gorham's in on this, hey? Well, bring him in here. He can't do this to me.
Never mind. Get going.
Where's your authority?
Right here in my hand.
All right.
Keep him covered, Al.
Hey, you've got to get me to the theater, fellas. If I miss a show, it'll be my finish.
Yeah, but Bill, if we don't take you to the boss, it'll be our finish.
Oh, you've got me wrong. I'm not Bill.
We don't make mistakes. It wouldn't be healthy.
I'm sorry to inform you, Saab. You disregarded my signal.
I'm sorry, officer. My brakes are bad. Get out of the way, you big mug. Can't you see we're in a hurry?
He's a copper. Shut up.
We have laws, Saab. You are required to observe them.
Well, let me tell you something. I make up my own laws. So go on, little boy, and blow your whistle.
If you persist, I'll be forced to place you under arrest.
You arrest me? I dare you. I double dare you.
Shut up, will you?
I don't have to shut up. This mug can't talk to my friends and get away with it. Not as long as I have influence in this town. Now go on, big boy, before I muss up your turban.
Listen, officer, I want to apologize for my friend here.
You don't have to apologize for me. I don't like his attitude or his beard. Beaver.
Enough's enough. You come along with me.
But listen, officer, my friend doesn't know what he's saying. He's daffy. I apologize for him, officer.
You can't arrest me, you big cheese eater.
But I am.
All right, take me to the station. So I talked the cop into arresting me. Then I broke away from him, and boy, did I run.
Ha, ha, ha. I feel pretty bad, but I gotta laugh at that yarn.
Yeah, but it's true.
Are you crazy?
I don't know. Charlie, who am I?
You're the guy I said I'd fire if you were late. Hurry up, will you?
Yeah, but Mary Gorham hauled out a picture of me dressed as an aviator.
Picture of you?
Yes, but it wasn't me.
Well, who was it?
Well, maybe it was Bill Lyons.
Who's he?
He's me.
Who are you?
That's what I'm asking you. Wait a minute. My passport. I had to get a birth certificate to get this. It must be me. John L. Cole.
Are you sure you weren't a public enemy back in the States?
No, it's a passport photo.
Yeah, that's you, all right. But don't show it around. It'll ruin you socially.
Ah. I've got to go on.
You can't go on now. The girls are doing their number.
Well, that's great. You can't shoot a guy with a chorus in back of him. the eye.
Lights are low and pretty music playing. Once again I'm pleading for your love. Darling, there's an old saying that fits you like a glove. You're a treat for the eyes, a thrill for the lips, more trouble for the heart. I'm never certain of my fate. You keep my heart debating. Is she really the one for me? Am I the one that she loves? Gorgeous divine. As long as you're mine, my troubles all depart. But when we say goodnight, it's then my heart begins again with, is she really the one for me? Am I the one that she loves? I know your name is in 1,000 little red books. Love is just a game that keeps me guessing. I never know, dear, whether or not I'm in or out. So what have I got? A treat for the eyes, a thrill for the lips, but trouble for the heart. I wonder if there'll come a spring when my heart will be singing, yes, she's really the one for me, and I'm the one that she loves. You're a treat for the eyes, a thrill for the lips, but trouble for the heart. I'm never certain of my fate. You keep my heart debating. Is she really the one for me? Am I the one that she loves? Gorgeous divine. As long as you're mine, my troubles all depart. But when we say goodnight, it's then my heart begins again with, is she really the one for me? Am I the one that she loves?
Playing hare and hounds?
Playing? Not those fellas. They're murderers.
Murderers?
Listen, Mr.
Bennett?
You look like a sane man. Could you tell me anything about Mr. Gorham?
Mr. Gorham? He's a very dear friend of mine. Just what in particular do you want to know?
Well, I mean, that is, have you ever found anything wrong with him mentally?
Well, certainly not. He's an extremely brilliant man. Oh, he's considered eccentric.
Eccentric? You're giving him a little the best of it. He's just plumb crazy.
Why, what's the trouble, my boy? What happened?
Well, right after you left, Mr. Gorham started playing games. The lights went out, I was slugged on the head, and when I came to, there was the butler with a knife in his back, and the Gorhams were gone.
Well, that's incredible.
Mr. Bennett, do I look all right to you? I mean, that is, do I look crazy?
Well, certainly not, but there's more to this than you'll ever know. Do you realize you're not to be trusted alone, that you're in great difficulty?
I'll say I am. I better get to the police right away.
But drive to police headquarters at once. Cigarette?
Thank you. I need one. Gosh, Mr. Bennett, it's sure good to run into somebody that makes sense for a change.
Joe, take him to the river.
What a wallop he must have taken.
If anything happens to him, good night.
We better go tell the captain.
Oh, Bill.
Oh. So that's it. You are mixed up with those cutthroats.
Well, how dare you say that?
How dare I? You and your friends have a funny way of playing games. Every time I meet anyone connected with you, I wake up unconscious. I want to get out of here.
Well, so do we. I didn't know what happened to you, but after the lights went out, Dad and I were kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yes, we're prisoners.
Who are you talking to?
Bill.
Bill Lyons? He's responsible for all this. Let me at him.
Hey, beautiful.
So, there you are, you scoundrel. What do you mean by kidnapping us? Come back and answer me, you coward.
Come on, come on. Keep your neck out of that porthole or somebody will come along and twist it. Do you hear?
I'm not deaf.
You better not be dumb either. Captain's coming to see you, so you'd better know all the answers.
He sold out to them. I knew it all the time.
You're wrong, Dad. He's a prisoner, too. He thinks you're responsible.
Do you believe that, Twaddle?
Yes.
Well, you must be in love with him.
Do I have to be in love with a man to believe he's telling the truth?
Listen here, big crook. I'm tired of being pushed around. I want my clothes and I want to get off this boat.
You have an unfortunate choice of words, my friend. You're lucky to be alive. You wouldn't be if it wasn't for your brain.
My brain?
You seem to forget that you sold it to us.
Sold it to you? What the devil are you talking about?
You're quite clever, having us believe you were dead. And posing as an actor was a stroke of genius. The theater was the last place we'd have thought of looking for you. But when you started double-crossing the chief, you stopped being smart, Lyons.
You've got me wrong, mister. I'm not Lyons. I'm Happy Jack Cole. I was happy. But you don't have to take my word for it. You can catch me any afternoon at the theater.
We have caught you, my friend. And you fulfill your bargain or take the consequences.
Yeah, but supposing you're wrong, and I'm not Bill Lyons.
You'd be of no further use to us.
You mean you'd let me go?
After cutting your throat.
It's a good thing I didn't carry this joke too far.
I'd like to go ashore, Captain.
Not a chance. As soon as the chief comes aboard, we're sailing up the river.
I'm telling you, we've got to get out of here. I'm sorry.
Bill, have you gone mad?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to escape and bring the police, so start screaming.
I've been wanting to for hours. Help!
Keep it up! Loud! Keep it up!
Help!
Help! My cover's on fire! Help! Move! What? Captain, the boat's afire. Help! Here. Get him out of here, quick! Break out the hose!
Break out another hole!
Say, can you help a fella get some clothes? Here, this. Here. I had to put up a $50 bond to get you out, and then I had a tough time convincing them you weren't crazy. I wish somebody'd convince me you're not. Hey, you're not going to find me now, are you? Well, I'll let you get away with this once, but I'm going to keep my eye on you. Hey, I'm not going to be walking through this in this outfit. These people are taking me for a coolie.
Taking you for one? What did you put it on for?
I had to. They took all my clothes away on me. Hey, look, Charlie, you got to buy me a new suit for my last number. I can't go on in this outfit.
I wouldn't buy you a costume for a bubble dance.
Say, this is all right.
When we get back to the theater, you draw $85 and pay me back.
Sure. I bet I'll go over swell on this at the theater.
Well, that's one way of keeping track of you.
Well, I'm not going to disappear anymore.
You bet you're not. You won't get out of my sight. I'm sticking to you like glue. Why, the dirty so-and-so. And he just cost me $85.
Take it down, little Casey.
So you're a quick change artist, eh? Thought you'd get away with it. Well, you can't. I'll show you. You're going back to jail. Chop, chop.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Where's Mr. Bennett? In the living room, sir. All right, keep moving.
You have to do that. It makes me nervous.
Here he is, Chief.
Well, Lambs, I hope you've recovered your memory sufficiently to tell me why you didn't deliver the plane to Wall City.
Well, I cracked up somewhere off the Philippines.
I think you're lying. Why didn't you communicate with us?
I was afraid to show my face in Manila.
What's all this nonsense about singing in a theater, then?
Oh, I had to have money to get back to Shanghai, didn't I?
Yes, but you didn't have to bring the police to my yacht. Explain that.
Because you double-crossed me.
What do you mean?
Kidnapping Mary Gorman and her father wasn't in our deal, was it?
No, but when you were reported dead, we had to hold them in order to get the design of his plane.
Well, now that you've got me, will you let them go?
Lyons, you're a curious combination. You can sell a man out and still be in love with his daughter. Such gallantry touches me.
Do the Gorms go free?
Just as soon as you start to build the plane in electric control.
Well, I'm ready right now. Where are the Gorms?
Here.
Where?
Oh, don't get excited. Nobody's going to hurt them. I'll arrange things so that you can leave for the Wall City in an hour. You, Alan Perazzi, go with Lyons.
Okay, Chief. Nice tone, huh?
Cigar? Make yourself comfortable.
I like the Gypsy Trio. You fellas play well together. You sing?
Sing? Why, in their spare moments, the boys used to sing in the choir.
Sure, till the Department of Justice knocked off our tenor.
I'm pretty good. How about a little harmony?
Okay.
Right or wrong, in April or December, in other words, remember, I'm with you right or wrong.
See, that wasn't half bad.
It's getting kind of stuffy in here. Do you mind if I take a little stroll in the garden?
Not at all, if you don't stroll too far. It might not be healthy.
Thank you.
And keep singing.
We put our hearts together, now they must beat as one. We can't deny it's something that love has done. There may be storms to weather, but there'll be sunshine too. So come what may, you know what I think of you.
Oh, Bill.
Right or wrong, they're going to set you free now.
Are you sure?
They're only holding me now. You see, they've got me wrong.
What are they going to do?
Hear my song. They're taking me away now to build a plane.
But you can't.
that I don't build it wrong.
I'll kill you. I love you.
I hope the police you'll soon be calling. You see, into Bennett's hands I'm falling.
Bennett?
Right. Or wrong in April or December. In other words, remember, I'm with you right on.
You're not Bill Lyons.
Bill!
Well, how do you feel now?
Great. Everything's going to be fine.
Did the young lady enjoy your singing?
Oh, yes. They usually do.
And you better plot your course before you take off.
Take off?
Yes, of course. You're flying. Come on, get going here.
That's great.
What's the matter?
I feel sort of sick to my stomach.
Would a brandy and soda make you feel better?
No drinking if he's going to fly me.
Oh, don't worry. I can fly just as well drunk or sober.
Don't hold us up for a drink.
Oh, nothing's going to hold us up. Do the Gorms go free now?
Just as soon as I hear you've landed.
You'll hear about that all right.
Hello, Bill. How are you?
Oh, fine. Fine.
Where are the chutes?
Yeah, where are they?
Keep your pants on. I'll get them.
The British weather station reports there's no ceiling northeast of here.
Fog. That sounds pretty bad. Don't you think we better kind of wait a little while?
A little fog shouldn't bother a great flyer like you.
Oh, I know, but...
Didn't you fly across the Pacific blind?
Oh, I did, but Pacific fog and this Chinese fog are different.
Fog's fog. I don't see any difference.
Well, it's all the same to me. Where's Bennett?
Lions?
Yeah, what's left of me. I wouldn't be here now if a bunch of bandits hadn't sighted the burning plane. I was thrown clear of the crash, and I've been unconscious for a week.
We made a bad mistake.
Then he was Jack Cole.
Well, that's his misfortune. He knows too much, and we'll have to get rid of him.
What about the Gorms?
They know too much, too. Call Joe and get out of the airport at once. We've got to stop him. Wreck the plane if necessary. Hurry.
Hurry up. Get in.
All right. Remember, I warned you about the fog.
And I'm warning you to quit stalling.
Wouldn't you like to...
No. Okay, old-timer. Give her the gun. I'm going to relax.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Pull out emergency, quick. Look out, you just missed the hangar.
Well, that's about the only thing we will miss.
Hey, stop playing. Didn't I tell you no stunning?
Look at the crazy fool fly that ship. What a flyer, what a flyer.
you hurt? Huh? Are you hurt? Oh, no, I'm all right. You better look after them.
Quick, where's the count? Mr. Brown, no here. Mr. Brown! Mr. Brown!
What is it?
Are you the U.S. consul?
Yes?
Well, listen, there's a gang of international spies plotting against the United States government. They're trying to steal the plane, Gorham's plane.
You mean the one he invented for the Navy?
Yes, and not only that, they've kidnapped Gorham and his daughter. Surprised, hey? Well, you ain't heard nothing yet. J. Lansing Bennett is the ringleader.
No.
Yes, and he's holding them prisoners at his house.
This is sensational. We'll call the police.
Oh, don't waste your time. I've been there. They refuse to act.
Then I'll call the Marines.
Great. At last, I've come to the right place.
Không xin cô anh. Tôi kiếm nơi phỏng quá. Không cần xin hả?
Mr. Brown's expecting Dr. Wilson and me. Here's your lunatic. I should have kept you locked up in jail this morning. Mr. Cole, Colonel Wallace reported your case to me this noon.
Now, listen, you've got to believe me. Bennett has the Gorhams locked up in his home. I saw them. I talked to them.
Preposterous. Why not?
Of course you saw them. Of course you did.
And this morning you saw them on the Bennett yacht.
Listen, you don't think I'm crazy, do you? You'll be responsible for the murder of 2 people.
We'll take that responsibility.
The symptoms are clear-cut. I'll stake my reputation that this man is suffering from maniac depressive insanity.
It's quite obvious.
It certainly is. You're all in on a plot. You're all working for Bennett. Don't move, any one of you. Put him up. Get over there, you. Come on.
Now, Cole, please put down that gun. It isn't loaded.
You can't fool me. I'm too smart for you. The first one that makes a move gets it.
Shall I, No, there's no need to make him violent.
I'll handle him, Colonel. You are right, Cole. They are plotting against you. I tell you, you come with me. I'll take you to Admiral Cummings. Why, he'll back you with a whole Asiatic fleet.
That's what I need to smash this plot. The Navy. Come on with me. Don't move, any of you. Stick 'em up. Cole! Stick 'em up. Get over here, you. Get in that room, all of you. Come on, get in there. I'll first one in that shows his face.
Why, unreasonable. All I ask him to do is 3 shows a day on time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, you're sorry.
Come on, take off those clothes.
You got a lot of nerve to hit me when I wasn't looking, and look at my suit.
Here, me socked you. What's the matter with you? Are you crazy, too?
I got a mouse in my eye that says you did. You're fired.
Oh, listen, Charlie, you've got to let me go on just this once. I don't care what you do after that.
Give me my $85 and get out of here. You're through. Smitty, throw him out.
Oh, listen, Charlie, this is a matter of life and death. It involves 3 people. You've got to let me go on. The only place I can get help is out there on that stage.
You're fired.
Well, fired or not, I'm going on to do that number. Now, take off those pants before I... Smitty, help! Smitty! Wait a minute! Here! Smitty!
Girls, come on, get back on the stage. And you double-crossers.
When Uncle Sam gets in a jam, they call on the Marines. When there's a fight, to do it right, they call on the Marines. Shoulder to shoulder, over the sea you'll land. The leathernecks will have the situation well in hand. They'll come to your aid. Don't be afraid, just call on the Marines.
Hey, listen, fellas, I need help. My girl and her father were kidnapped last night. They're Americans, and they're being held prisoners by a gang of spies who are trying to steal the plans of a plane of our Navy.
Why don't you call on the Marines?
Hey, listen, fellas, I'm serious.
So am I. You're fired.
That's the best part of the show.
Give me another chorus.
And when the guard can't do the job they call on the Marines, for when facing guns, a sailor runs to call on the Marines. 10,000 guards lay down their swabs to fight one little Marine. 10,000 more got licked before by one little Marine. Oh, sailor, sailor, where is your girl tonight? I'll bet she's out with some Marine and higher than a kite. When you've spent your pay and sailed away, they call on the Marines. The gobs keep sailing, having their toast and tea. But any time there's trouble, they're 1,000 miles at sea. They're good swinging mops, but there it stops, so call on the Marines.
Get back there and apologize.
That's great.
Where's your sense of humor?
Get away from there. Him thrown at the Navy. Call us a bunch of... He's a white guy. Pipe down. You gonna let some land-loving sea lawyer make sense out of you? Fall there. Hey, hey! Forward. Hunt!
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait. Wait. Don't go now. Hey, listen, wait a minute. You can't do that.
Yeah, halt! Say, listen, wise guy. You're inviting a date with the Undertaker, and you better lay off.
Hey, you've got me wrong. I didn't insult the Navy. I only sang that song so the fellas would follow me here.
He did say a couple Americans was held prisoners, Sergeant.
That's right. And this is the place. I've been to the police, the consul, the Marines, and none of them would listen to me. Now, will you fellas please help me?
It won't do any harm to look into this.
That's right. Come on.
Well, pace! Now, we're going in there, but remember, this is private property. Now, don't break nothing, and don't bash nobody unless this fellow's right.
You fellas circle the house and don't let anybody out. Shore Patrol come with us.
Dismissed. Excuse us for horning in, but this man here says that the man of the house...
Al, Joe, Rossi! Hurry! It's a raid!
There they are, boys.
What's your hurry?
Get out of my way. I own this place.
That's perfect. You're just the man we're looking for.
Say, did you see a fellow in a navy?
Fool, you're under arrest.
Let me go. Let me go, I tell you. He'll get away.
Who'll get away?
Bill Lyons, the aviator. He'll get away, I tell
Hold
you.
him. He's a dangerous lunatic.
So, you're a quick change artist.
There he is.
So you'll sock me in the eye, will you? Oh, nice show, will you? And this is for the $85.
Hey, Charlie, what are you doing?
Why, excuse me, mister. It's just a slight case of mistaken identity.
Look, who's crazy now? There's your man.
Are you Lyons?
Yeah.
Arrest this man.
Hey, what about my $85? Well, what about it?
Wait a minute, boys. What's your oblige, fellas? Barry, Mr. Gorm.
My boy, what happened?
You did bring the police.
I don't do business with the police. I brought the Navy. See?
This is the last time.
You're right. From now on, I'm singing on the Gorham radio hookup.
You better put a ball and chain on him.
Oh, I intend to. Don't let them see you kissing me.
Oh, but I'm not kissing you.
Why, I just thought I'd tell you in case you did.